Alright, waiting to connect. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just gonna refresh the thing on YouTube to make sure that we are streaming. And are we? Ooh, and we are. Okay. Alright, so we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Outpost. It is me, Jello, and today we are plainly just continuing what we left off with on I want to say the Tuesday stream. The Tuesday into early morning Wednesday stream, but I was able to go through some of the bulk yesterday, and I did find some of the stuff that I was looking for that I couldn't find during the initial stream. Update, we did find the 4th Astroterm, thank God. Funny enough, it was actually in my Servasail deck for some reason, deck box for some reason. But yeah, we have the 3 other copies. The ride deck copies are already in sleeves over here. So we'll just go over what is going on here, and we will move on from this. I did buy sleeves, but they're in my car, and I'm really tired and kind of lazy to get them. So I won't be sleeving them up today. I won't be able to use them today anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to go over what the deck is looking like right now in prep for this Sunday, where I'll be running it again. Hopefully, I will be getting boxes, 4 boxes of set 1 tomorrow, and I'll be posting the opening video for that promptly after I get home and record and hopefully pull the nuts. But and then from there we will have some changes. But for now, this is what the deck is looking like. For anyone who wasn't here last stream, first of all, welcome. Secondly, the ride line that I am running for this is the the Blitz ride line. So we have the new Wharton. I just like the art of it a lot more than the first Wharton, so we're using that for now. Then we go into Blitz Programmer Strasser. One is Rode Upon. Search your deck for up to 1 grade 1 product. Add it, put it into your order zone, and if you search your deck, shuffle your deck. If you added a card from your hand, then you draw a card. So either way, you're getting this, and you're getting some kind of recompense for it, basically. So that's really nice. Second, we have Blitz Technology Researcher Uber. So once per turn from Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 1, choose a product from the order zone and operate it. So right away, we will be able to start retiring things off of our opponent's fields. If we don't have any, that's fine, because this actually lets us draw discard if there are no rear guards to retire. So there is utility regardless. And of course, our grade 3 is Astroterm itself, and yeah, everything around it is hopefully will make sense as I'm explaining the deck. So we'll start with the grade 1s. I don't know why I put it all down like this, but we'll start over here. So we have Incandescent Flame Cannon Abhassal. Yeah, Abhassal. Its operability, like I said earlier, lets you choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it, or front row rear guards. So I guess that has to I guess we have to make that distinction. So it is a front row rear guard retire or a draw, and if you draw, then you discard. So either way, we're digging deeper into the deck and getting the parts that we need to ramp the deck up. Next, 4 copies of Bulbul Mine. There's a lot of counterblast in the deck, we have the one copy that I have of Combine Rusher that can call itself from drop if an Order Zone is placed. And we have Astroterm, of course, that gives us that consistent Counterblast 1 for that search, so we get to use that about 3 times and get the full benefits of the ability, and then anything after that will just be the plus 10k. And we also have our Sickle Blade of Inquest Habitable Zones. They also counterblast on on call with Persona turn. We also have Blitz Mechanic Iskra that lets us operate our products throughout the turn. So those are the things that we are looking to refund some resources from. Next, we have our 4 Sentinels. I will probably pull the upgraded PGs from some other Brentgate decks that I have. I just have to find which ones to take them out of. But yeah, it's just the 3 PGs and then the Elementaria. Next, we have Schwarzer Eins and Schwarzer Zwei. Zwei is a grade 2, but I'll just talk about both of them in the same thing here. So Schwarzer Eins goes into Soul when we place a grade 2 or greater set order, and and draws us a card. So again, just a little bit more digging. And then Schwarzer's Way, when your opponent's rear guard is retired throughout the turn, it gets an extra 10k. So I think I need to word that better. So if your opponent's rear guard was retired at any point during the turn, has an extra 10k. So it's a 20k swinging body from the front, and it can be a possible 20k booster in the back. And our last grade 1 of the deck is Blitz Mechanic Iskra. So if you did not operate a product this turn, Counterblast 1, rest her, choose a product from your order zone and operate it. So we will have access to the retire, which gives us the automatic 20k body with Schwarzer's Way. Or if we're lacking a field, then we can always activate Lutzabal, and that will let us check top 5 to call something during the main phase, since that's when we'll be activating it most of the time. Alright, that's it for the grade 1s. Now the grade 2s, we have 2 copies of our Fablishment Dock. Playing the 2, just in case one goes into damage, we can still potentially search it out with our Habitable Zones or our Solid Sturmers. I don't know where my other 2 extra copies of Solid Sturmer are, so I'm going to have to pull that out of other decks. But, again, it's okay. And, of course, its ability, on place, you draw a card, and your grade 2s get boost for the rest of the game. So, really good. It's a Counterblast 1 basically for that draw. And then anything after that, really does help the deck, because we have Solid Sturmers that are 15k boosters. We have Schwarzer's Zweis, which are 20k boosters. We'll have the Habitable Zones, and then as 10k boosters if need be. And then we also have the Combine Rusher that can be in the back as well. Next, we have Assault Flight Carrier Lutzabal. So when it's placed into the order zone, if you have a Vanguard with Blitz in its card name, you can draw a card and Soul Charge 1. Then its operate ability is when it is operated. If it is your main phase, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 unit from among them that is a grade equal to or less than your opponent's Vanguard, and call it to rear, and then shuffle your deck. Or if it is in your battle phase, then you just draw an extra card. But again, with the pieces that we do have available to us, we will only be activating that in the main phase. Okay, so our Habitable Zones are here. I only have 2 copies available to me right now. Again, I have more copies in other decks, and I will be taking those apart to add to this, and we'll figure out what the deck looks like a little bit more once I get the other pieces for it. I'm really hoping that we get some swing by dragons, and of course we need our 4 copies of Pretiosa. But for now, yeah, for now this is just how it is. Next, final grade 2 in the deck. Oh, actually, no, second final grade 2 in the deck. We have Solid Stürmer. Once per turn, when your set order is placed from hand into your order zone, this unit gets an extra 5k. And you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 set order from among them, add it to hand, and then shuffle your deck. We have 6 6 targets for this every time we call. Actually, no, we'll probably have we'll have 5 targets for it at best, since we'll have to play one of these 2 from hand to activate this. But once we do have them on the field, then it's just multiple ways of thinning the deck out, and also getting the Lutzaballs, which will let us draw and generate more soul for stuff. Sorry about that. And then the grade 3s, obviously, are 3 copies of Usterm for our Persona ride, and 2 copies of Elbard X Striker. So these are the grade 3s that do the whole remove your OT from drop and then do something. So this one, its Soul Blast gives it boost and an extra 2k until the end of the turn, so it's a 15k booster. And if you remove an overtrigger from your drop zone, then from the back row, it gives all of your front row units an extra 5k. So things will be swinging even bigger to start. So that's really nice. And that is it for, that's basically everything for Usterm. There isn't very much more that I can do with the pieces that I have found, so we're just going to have to wait for the for DZ01 to be bought. No, to be what do you call it? We just need to wait for the DZ01 parts to come in before we can do any more like substantial tinkering. Because once we get that, then obviously the performance of the deck and sort of the main MO, so to speak, of the deck will be very different. So, but I will try this for at least 1 game. But yeah, the main thing is I was thinking of replacing the Schwarzer's Ways, and depending, yeah, it really depends, because Schwarzer's Way could be better than Zinger Razor, but we'll have to do some more deck crafting, and we'll actually need the pieces to do it. So yeah, that is where I'm leaving this deck for now. I am liking the way that it's looking, and just what do you call it? Just thematically, it feels really cool, because you just have a bunch of when we're looking at the units that we want on the field, it does feel like a Gundam anime. We have our main mobile suit here, and then we have a bunch of, not grunts, but a bunch of other mobile suit variants, which are really cool. So yeah, I'm super excited for Sunday. I'm really excited to play this, and hopefully we get more wins than we did last week. Partially because this deck feels a lot better currently than the other 2 decks that I was able to put together last week. But yeah, this is where we are for this, and I'm going to put this away now, and I guess we can start sort of looking at the uh, the Sarevsail deck. Okay. All right. Oh, then for triggers, the the proportions haven't changed. It's still a rainbow. I did just take out, I did take out one draw for the, what's it called? I took out one draw for the OT, but other than that, everything is still the same as it would have been coming out of the box. So let's spend the next 45 minutes, 45? Yeah, spend the next 45 minutes building this, or at least looking at this, because this is, I don't know, I felt kind of bored with this one's ability, but it's feeling really good, if I'm being completely honest, because any deck that uses the drop zone as utility is really nice. Okay, that's everything that we need from this. And now, time to go through all of the bulk again. So let's do it. First, actually, I need to just double check that we have 4 copies of everything. So we've got a playset of the PGs. We've got 4 crits, 2 draw, 3 draw, 4 draw, 1, 2, 3, 4 fronts, our heels, and then we have the 4 Sorcerer's House. Okay, good. So I'm not randomly missing one of these again. Okay. Perfect. So again, Sarevsail's ability, when it attacks EB4, choose a grade 3 or less normal unit from drop, call it to rear, and it gets an extra 10k. Very easy, very simple, very interesting card pool to go through to see what we can do with this. So let's do it. Where did I put that first pile? Here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We may need the toll passes. I was thinking of running the Alden Ride line because it seems the most splashable right now. But we'll have to read the abilities again just to make sure that it's as decent enough to do it. Yeah, we'll put the 1 copy of Cardigan that I have. Okay. No. Or maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Sacrosancts, definitely something we could put in here. Okay, nothing here. I really do need to put this in my binder. Put the the foils in my binder just to keep them flat. I don't want them curling on me. Rest this unit. Look at 3 cards and choose grade 3 with different call it. Put the rest of the bottom of the deck in any order. No. Could maybe use Replenishment Angel just for some drive check fixing. We'll see. Okay, that's it for the first. Moving on to the next one. Okay, there are the other replenishment angels. At least we know we got a play set of those. Next. No, this is the Dark States pile that we worked really hard to get. Wow, okay. That was all the Dark States trial deck there. Oh, I do want to make a deck for what do you call it? Megalanozuchi. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. And after the startup trial decks, I'll probably tinker around with that if you guys want to see that. No. Oh, there's our grade 1 for the ride line. Still need the grade 2 and grade 3. Oh, sorry, still need the grade 0 and grade 1 and 2. I know I saw the Alden grade 0 somewhere. Gotta find it again. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Okay. He has placed my card ability, maybe. Maybe. Placed from deck. I will need to find refilling angels for sure. I feel. For Cerevza L, I'm more trying to build around the support that's coming out, especially now that uh, the actual support is coming out in a day. So we're trying to model the deck to have minimal changes after. Wrote upon, reveal 3 different grades from hand. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Not call it. Okay, perfect. That's the grade 2. Okay, so we have the ride line. And now I have to continue the search for stuff. Maybe. Don't know what I might potentially need that soul for, but just gonna have it on the table so that if we find a certain way to play, we have a way to soul charge if we need it. Okay, 3 more grade 3. No. You an attack hits a Vanguard, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and put on the bottom deck. No. Any intercepts? No. Okay. I'm gonna try as much as possible to not have to go through the old boxes, because that was a pain in the butt last time. So if I do have to go through them, I would rather just go through them off stream, because it's really boring. So whatever we find on stream today is what we'll be working with, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. And then whenever I stream next, we'll hopefully have some Cerevza L pieces to splash in here. Alright, next. Okay. No Keter Sanctuary cards in this little stack here. Why are these flipped over? Okay, don't really need those anyway, so we're just gonna just pass over them. And then this card from no. Never. I guess we'll put those in. Never really know. That's straight up Bastion support. And no Keter. Okay, we got something here. Reedy, maybe. Oh, there's one drilling. I guess the rest of the drillings are in my other decks. Okay, so worst comes to worst, I will pull out the Azel deck and dismantle it. gonna try to maximize the restands that we get in the deck, and then when we get Viral Core Dragon, then Lepisto will be out. Okay, next pile. Never know. Never know. Alden. Don't know. Maybe. One, discards this card from your hand. Choose one of your back row rear guards and retire it. No, we don't have any discard. Maybe. Nothing. Okay. Next. Nope. When your other unit in the same column stands... No, can't use that. We're not standing, we're just calling. Inoculate. When your great Vanguard is played... No, don't need that. That's Slower Iron. We have a set. No. Why do I have so many replenishment angels? What set is this? DBT 10? Okay, that's why. I bought a ton of DBT 10 boxes. Okay, next. When placed, if your hand has 4 or less cards, kind of +1, look at the top 5, choose a grade 3 and call it. Nah, don't need that. Magic of Cycling Wind Parius? Maybe. There might be a way that we can maximize this. But we'll see. Sorceress. Trumpet of Blessing. Don't know, maybe. Myra, that's not anything. Nope, nothing. Okay. I swear. Probably I might do it this weekend. I might just sort all of the cards by nation over the weekend. So in the future when we do deck building streams, I don't have to spend 45 minutes doing all this stuff. When you grade through your greater Vanguard space, okay. Yeah, we'll put them in. Maybe be a nice 23k attack on a Persona Ride turn, because we know that we'll be getting those. Soaring Dragon Prideful. It gets a crit. It gets 5 and a crit. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, we need 4 more grade 3 units. Never mind. Can't do that. I mean, we could. We could try setting up a Bastion-like deck with Sarevsa L, but I feel like at that point we're just playing a worse Bastion. So, not very much point in doing that. Let's see, what is next? looked at this stuff. Yes, I did. Okay. Sorry, guys. My throat is really itchy today. No. Unless you understood by your Vanguard's ability. Nope. Bastion. Extra Orb. Tartine? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I should have put the other Tartines in. Oh well. Decorazer Angel. Maybe. It's a maybe. Let's put the full playset. When placed on rear, counterblast one, discard card from hand, choose one of your opponents. Yeah, we can play a 1. We call from the drop, so we have a toolbox, and we can just toss that early game and have it in our back pocket for late game. Particle Lights Dragon. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you played a normal order this turn, counterblast 1, draw a card, and this unit gets 5k until the end of the battle. Maybe. There's the other Uplifting Hymns. With Uplifting Hymn, Particle Lights Dragon seems alright, but we're going to need more copies. From deck, counterblast 1, choosing. Nope. Okay. So the pile is getting pretty big, which is nice. But so far, just off the mental notes of the stuff that I've put in here, I don't really see much synergy, so we may have a problem in terms of functionality here. That last there. Nothing. Okay. Moving on. No. All of your grade 3 rear guards get boost. Ugh. Shoot. Do I play this? I don't know. In place, if your damage zone is a face-up card, put a trigger from your hand into the damage zone. Choose a face-up card in your damage zone. Put it into your hand. Maybe. Just for picking stuff up. I like how some of the one-off support cards that we could probably put in here is are all angels. As you stood by your card, Vanguard, nope. Look at the top card, nope. Oh, perfect. Second one. I think we're good at 2, and then we can have 2 Prideful Dragons, so that we have the choice between +5 and utility or +5 and game pushing. This also saves us the counter blast, and we don't have to be persona riding. So this could be a turn 3 call, actually. Alright, next. What's this? Nope. No. No. When placed on rear, look at the top part of your deck and put it on the top or bottom of your deck. If you put it on the bottom, look at the top part of your deck. That's actually pretty nice. Can use. I know that I have a play set of these or more. Yes, it's set 10. I definitely have at least 4 or at least 7. So we would be able to put that in, and I think it would be nice. Let's see. Place on rear, choose up to 1 from hand, reveal it, put it at the bottom of your deck, soul blast 1 draw card. That's dumb. I don't want to do that. Actually, wait a minute. Soul blast 1 to draw. We put a thing back, and then we search after. Maybe. When drive track reveals a trigger, Soul Blast 2, countercharge 1. Nothing else. Okay. Okay. So tonight's stream will be a little shorter. Not feeling too great. Got snowed on a little bit today, so feeling a little bit slower than usual. But I will be back on Sunday, and like I said at the beginning of the stream, I will be recording the set 1 opening tomorrow night, and I'll also be posting the Lyrical Monasterio opening short. So yeah, sorry guys, I just feel really tired today. But I hope that you are enjoying, whether it is live or in the replay. And also, I would really appreciate if you let me know if there's anything that I can do to improve on the quality of the stream that we have, because I do want to make sure that I am putting good stuff out, and I am open to any and all suggestions. If you guys want background music, or if you want me to talk less and have my mic be louder, whenever I check for things that I said on stream, I always check the sound levels. I want to make sure that those are working or are at a good enough level so that you don't have to blast your volume every time that you come to the channel. So please let me know if there's anything that I can do to improve on the quality so that I can improve your enjoyment of the stream. Placed from deck. Boost the Vanguard with Bastion. Noun Phalanx. Place with Counterblast 1. If you have 5 or more grade 2 or less rear guards, put all of your opponent's rear guards in the front row and the deck in any order. Not very useful. Let's see. Pony. Fipuri, what does it do? Soul charge 1. No, don't need that. Oh, drilling. Perfect. We got half a set. We need 2 more. I don't have to pay Azelle a visit. Placed on rear, put a card from your hand into the soul. Choose one of your vanguards, and that unit and this unit get 5k. Nah. Placed on rear, Soul Blast 1, reveal a grade 3 from your hand. Choose a grade 3 from your drop and put it on the top of your deck. Maybe there are fun things that we can do with that. Save us some counterblast to search, but we'll see. When this unit is retired by any card's ability, no. Placed from deck, no. 1 clan only, nope. No. Nope. No. Magic realization. Kitched. Nothing there either. It's all a really low rarity support. I hope that I hope that it's. I don't think anything can be worse than the also largest deck that we put together last week. But I am a little worried because the available card pool's not looking great. But to be fair, the also largest deck was still really, still pretty fun, even with at least on paper it looked really fun. But yeah, that deck has been updated. We're going to be playing it again on Sunday, and hopefully I do well. No. This is all set 13 stuff. When discarded, buy a card's ability during your turn, soul blast one and draw a card. Maybe. We'll see. When this unit is placed on rear, counterblast one, choose one of your opponent's vanguards, and this unit gets. Choose one of your units, and it gets. No. Can't use that. No. Nothing. Okay. Next. I was thinking of maybe putting Gwendolyn's in, but don't know where they are. It's not a matter of I don't know if it'll be good, because I think it would be good, but I don't know where they are. So that's a dilemma. Let's see. Oh wait, no, we went through this already, didn't we? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. So this side of the room is done. Not very much in the way of anything actually useful, but yeah. Oh wait, no. Did I look through these already? Yes, I looked through those. Shoot. Where's all the Keter stuff? What was the last Keter deck that I built? Luhan. So, what did I put in Luhan? Completely forgot it already at this point. There's another Prideful. Nope. One attacks of Vanguard. CB2 rests any number of rear guards. Drive checks and gets 5k. Less 3 or less. Choose 3 cards from your hand and discard them. If 1 or less, choose 2 from your hand and discard them. I don't know. But don't have many choices, so we're just gonna put everything in. Oh, I'm having a blast doing this. Are you guys enjoying it? What's your favorite part of building a deck? That's actually something that's on my mind. Like what? Because I feel like deck building is like the first layer of expression. Actually, maybe the second layer of expression, because you choose the deck that you like, and then you you choose the deck that you like, and then you build it in the way that you want it to play, which I think is nice. Do I have a playset of this? I don't know. I don't know if it's a playset or just 3, so I'm just gonna put both. Okay. But yeah, deck building is so much fun. So much fun. No. Nope. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards. Your opponent. Nope. Nope. No. Those are maybes. When placed from hand, if your vanguards go through a greater count of +1, look at the top 3, put them on the top of your deck in any order. Maybe. Again, just putting it in there to have it available. Painkiller Angel is a maybe as well. We only had 2 Fasados in there. Okay, next pile. Bastion. Wow, okay, nothing. I could have sworn I had. I could have sworn that I had the double R that soul blasts to do stuff if you Persona Road. I know that I had seen them. Maybe. No. Nothing there. Okay. It's a couple cards here. If you have a grade 3 or greater card in your soul, this unit gets boost in 5. Okay. No, we're gonna be soul blasting that grade 3 really quickly, so don't think that it's worth putting it in. Okay. So I don't want to have to go through it, but let's go through the Azel deck again. See what pieces I can take out of it. Hello Azel. Okay, I'm going to take those because we need them. Sacrosanct as well. Oh, actually, Sacrosanct isn't as good because it's placed from deck, so not going to be as synergistic there, sadly. So just going to play set. Yeah, we're going to set the drillings. Oh, there's a Gwendolyn. I only have one. I guess it's fine that we only have one, as long as she doesn't go into the. Oh wait, even if she does go into the damage zone, we do have that one card that lets us switch a trigger out, so that could be useful. Could be. In terms of actual what do you call it? Actual impact. I have no idea if we're even going to be putting the angel thingy in. But so far, it's all crits and all draw. That's kind of how it's kind of how most of the decks have gone in terms of direction. It's just draw and draw and draw and draw and draw. But I guess that's kind of what the start decks need to be able to survive the types of decks that are coming out in the main line. in the mainline sets, because obviously as trial deck rear guards they aren't going to last as long until we get the alternate forms of all the grade 3s, which I am very sure will be a what do you call it, a very big shakeup for the for them. Or I could be completely wrong, but I do see them just coming out as like I do see if we do get alternate, I feel like we are going to get alternate copies or alternate versions of all of the startup trial decks, and I think that we're gonna get them in like a lower rarity, and I think that's fine. But yeah, the one thing that I hope that they all do is sort of differentiate themselves from each other, because they almost all do the same thing. So yeah, that's the one thing. Those are the things that are on my mind in terms of future dedicated support. Okay, let's see here. Scoop it all up. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's split this into grades, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Two, three. Ones, twos, threes, fours. Oh, ones. Oh, I'm looking at it again. I don't think we're running the pridefuls, because we need to have 4 grade 3 rear guards to do that, and this deck probably won't be doing that. Sacrosanct as well, probably won't be running. Uplifting him. The Gwendolyn will definitely be running, because who doesn't like a battle door? Who does not like a battling door? Grade 3s. 1. Okay. So ride line can chill over here, and then we can look at the rest of the stuff. Okay. So let's see. Moth Girl Maple is fine, I think. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with thing. Decorator Angel is power, and then the rest is utility. Reedy is also power, but I don't know if we're going to be running her. Yeah, Replenishment Angel is pretty fun, because yeah, it's just top deck setting. More Reedies. Painkiller Angel, Soul Blast to draw, really good. Stormfeather Owl. If we're playing orders, then these might be useful, but we'll see. Kitched. Knight of Heavenly Stride Salaire. When discarded for an ability. Yeah, we'll put these in. This actually might let us play Lagrel without taking 5. Without making a discard 5. But we'll see. That's 4. Two palmiers. Let's put those there. And then, okay, so we had 5. And then 2 more. Oh, 2 of these. Okay. So let's see. Let's just make our initial picks and then we'll move on. 5th battle. Yeah, there might be some 5th battles. So we'll take 3. We'll take 3 copies of Parius. Maybe, potentially. Put this over here so I can still access it. Painkiller Angel is a maybe. Replenishment Angel, and then from here it probably just would be one-offs. So that's 10. We have our 4 perfect guards to make 14. Or maybe we can drop the Replenishment Angels down to 3. Have it be at 13. We throw in a Pink Moth Girl Maple as our 14. And then maybe no. Counterblast. So far we have no soul charging or thing. Okay. So I think Harvick is out. Decorator Angel is 1. Because we just want this in the lane that attacks before setup sale. So I think 1 is fine. And then I guess we could put the 1 Kadogen in as well. So that's, I think, 16 grade 1s. Yeah. Or we can also put the 1 Topaz in. Yeah, we can put 1 Topaz in. Do I want to run Parius? Feels really boring, but just the 1, and then the 1 Topaz. It's a lot of one-offs, but it's okay. What matters is our grade 2s and our grade 3s are in sets, because that is what we want to be comboing off. Okay. Let's see. Let's go into the grade 2s first. Work from the bottom to the top here. So we got our play sets of Drilling Angels. Do we play Truncate? We can, I think. Yeah, I think we can. And then let's play Sadie. Yeah, we can play Sadie's. Counterblast 1 to draw in 5k. It isn't too bad. Injection Angels 1. And then if we can fit them in, the Uplifting Hymns. Maybe we can run. Oh, because it really does require that we draw into the Kadogan to make it nice. put the 2 in, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31. 34. So that's it. If we take it the way that it is right now. So I think we have to make some changes. We'll take out 1 truncate breath, because we do want, where is it? When it attacks, if you played a normal order this turn, counter last 1, draw a card, it gets 5k. No. We'll take the 7. We'll take the 100% play with Gwendolyn. So the Gwendolyn will always be swinging Battledore style, and as long as we're not playing against Gandiva, I think we should be fine with having it always available to us. So that is the deck. Yeah, that is the deck. Okay, for now, at least. Let's take a look at it. I've completely gone out the window, by the way, with trying to fit this to the future support, but I think it's okay. So we have the 1 copy of Karugan. If you play normal order, it gets 5k. When it's placed on rear, counterblast 1, search for an uplifting him, add it to hand. The Decorator Angel, I'm probably gonna take the maple out. I don't think it's too useful. What do we replace it with, though? Probably just another Decorator. Oh. Some stuff fell. Okay. So we have, the 1 Karugan is the order search. 2 Decorator Angels, 5k grade 1, but it gives the thing in front of it 5k. So we at least have a little bit more power, and we can make the number really weird. Let's see. So Sarabzael gets it to, would get the Gwendolyn to 23. Gwendolyn goes to 33 with the Persona Ride 10k. It gives itself, she gives herself 5k on attack, so that's 38. That's actually already a good number. And then with the Decorator Angel behind it, it becomes a 43k swing. So I think that's fine. And then if we're calling anything else, then it is a pretty big help, so that we can swing big with the first one, since it's a 10k booster, and then it's still at least contributing 5k, or contributing 5k support power, I guess. So our 4 PGs don't need any introductions. Third. Our 4th grade 1, 3 copies of Replenishment Angel. When it boosts a rear guard, if you have a grade 3 or greater standing Vanguard, counterblast 1. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards from among them, and put them on the top of your deck in any order. So this gives us a little more flexibility. If we don't have Decorator Angel, if we don't have Decorator Angel, then we have the Replenishment Angel, setting up our triggers for the upcoming Vanguard attack, which is nice. Then next, we've got 4 copies of Painkiller Angel. So at the end of the battle that it boosted, Soul Blast 1, retire it, and draw a card. So just helps us dig into the deck. And then the one copy of Told Paths, when it's placed on rear or guardian, put 2 cards from your soul or drop that were in the ride deck into the ride deck face up, and perform either of the following depending on where you put the little cat. The first one is look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1, and call it if it is your Vanguard's grade or lower. And then, what do you call it? If it is not your main phase, then rest the called unit. And then if it's in the Guardian Circle, it gets an extra 15k shield. So that's it for Told Paths. The other 3 copies are in my Luhan deck, so I'm not going to be moving that. I'm not going to be moving those because I really like Luhan. And last grade 1 is the 1 copy of Parius. I feel like the one's fine. We don't want to index too much into tons and tons of attacks because we're not guaranteed to always go up against something that has 5 attacks per turn. But in the case that we do, usually we just need the 1 turn to get over, and then from there we should be able to push for a game. If not, then we're having a bad time regardless. So yeah, just the 1 copy of that. That's it for the grade 1s. I'm hoping that this does all right. Next, moving in to the grade 2s, we've got 2 copies of Uplifting Hymn. Sorry. So we play it with a Soul Blast. Choose 2 of your units, and they get 5k until end of turn. And then at the end of that turn, discard a card from your hand. Choose an Uplifting Hymn from your drop zone and put it into hand. So it's just a little bit of just a little bit of recycling there, so we only need the 1 copy to keep using it as long as we are discarding to keep it. Alright, next we have Hammer Breaking Knight Sadie. When it is placed on rear by a card's ability, we can counterblast 1 to draw a card and she gets an extra 5k until the end of that battle. So she's called off as Sarevsael, then she's 25k by herself after the 10k from Sarevsael, and 35k on a Persona Ride turn. That's really nice. Next we have Truncate Breath Dragon. This would probably be the Persona, like if you Persona Ride Soul Blast 1 and do something dragon. But I don't have any of them right now, even though I know that they exist in my possession somewhere. Just can't find them right now. But when placed on rear, look at the top card of your deck. Put it on top or the bottom. If you put it on the bottom, you get to look at the top deck. Again, it's just to give us a little bit of a setup for the rest of the turn. But this is definitely going to be taken out at some point. Next is Injection Angel. When it's placed on rear, if your damage zone has a face-up card, put a trigger unit from your hand into the damage zone face down. Choose a face-up card from your damage zone and put it into your hand. So this is just to fetch things that are in the damage zone, so that we can still use our one-offs and stuff. And we will have draw triggers in this deck, so those will be most likely what we are putting in to the damage zone to do so. All right. Last grade 2 is Drilling Angel. So when it's placed on rear, put a unit card from your drop into your soul. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with the same name as the card that was put into the soul for this card's cost, and call it to rear. So we can call this off of Sarevsael, and then we can put we can put Sadie in. We can put a Sadie copy into our soul. Check our top 3, and then potentially get an extra draw and stuff. Or we can also call a Truncate, possibly, and what do you call it? Yeah, we can put a Truncate into the soul from drop, sorry, and then be able to check our top deck and fix it before we start drive checking. Or yeah, those are the 2 main things actually. So yeah, the Drilling Angel just gives us a little bit more soul, and it also gives us a potential 5th attack throughout the turn. But that is it for the grade 2s, and then our grade 3s are the 3 copies of Sarev Zael and the 1 copy of Gwendolyn. For Gwendolyn, when it attacks, if you Persona Road during that turn, then she gets an extra 5k, and your opponent must call 2 or more cards from hand to Guardian when they guard. But yeah, that is it for Sarev Zael, and I don't have any sleeves for this, so I'll have to buy some more. I only bought two more boxes of sleeves. I was hoping to just get some Ultra Pros, but my local was sold out, and I didn't want to splurge too much on Dragon Shields. So that's kind of where we are, and I'm really sorry again, guys. I'm not feeling too great, but I appreciate you reaching the end of the stream. If you enjoyed it, please let me know, and I will continue doing what I'm doing. If there are things that you think I could improve on, whether it's talking about the cards or the stream setup itself, or just quality of life aspects to improve the stream, please let me know, and I will do my best to get it all fixed, and just to get better. I'm really enjoying the setup right now, where I just stream and build whatever I like. But I hope that you guys enjoy it too, and my leg just hit the table, which is why everything's shaking. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and leave a like and sub if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you around.